everyone, I'm Amanda with Sweet Pieces, and we're back today with another fun, quick tutorial for you. So I was really inspired by this very clean line dresser, and sometimes they can be intimidating because they're so plain and you're not really sure what to do with them. So I came up with this great idea of just doing a wide pinstripe around the edge of each draw. So I'm going to show you how to do that without a lot of measuring, because I know that can be a pain in the bum sometimes. So we're going to show you first, this is what the draw starts out looking like. So it's very, very plain. And basically what I've done here, and I started before I started with you so that I could do this a little bit quicker, but we basically took frog tape, and we love using frog tape, and this is their 0.94 inch width frog tape, which is really equivalent to 1 inch. And we basically taped the edge of the draw around with the 1 inch tape. Then I put a second layer of tape right on the inside, so I'm using the tape edge as my guideline for the straight edge. And now I've put a third row of tape on the inside, and that's what I'm ending up with here, and that's what I'm going to show you. So I'm just literally lining this up with the edge of the other tapes. I'm pressing it down, and you want to make sure, you know, this draw has a nice curve to it, so you just want to make sure that you push it into the edge, get that tape line nice and straight. And once I do this, I'm going to go ahead and pull up the middle row of tape, and that's going to be the line that I actually paint my pinstripe in, and it'll be nice and measured and straight. So now I'm just going to pull up this center line. And with frog tape, you shouldn't have to worry about pulling up your paint because it's a nice low tack. And we just painted these draw fronts with chalk paint yesterday. But I have painted with chalk paint, put frog tape on, and pulled the tape up the same day. And I'm not perfect. I make mistakes too. And I started to pull up the wrong line. So I'm just going to put my tape back down. I was talking too much. I was getting very excited to show you guys. I messed up a little bit. Okay. So you just want to make sure that you're pulling up that middle line to leave a nice, crisp pinstripe edge. And I like a nice wide pinstripe, especially on this draw because it is so large. So I want to have something substantial that will stand out. So there we go. Now I have a perfectly taped pinstripe line, which is in the center here. And we're going to go ahead and paint that with pure white, make a nice pop. So I have my paint here. And I have one of my favorite Annie Sloan brushes. Now you want to make sure that you really push down the edges of your tape so that you don't get paint underneath it. And with frog tape you can always rest assured that you won't have bleeding paint lines. But you just want to make sure you push everything down. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead, stir my paint. We're using pure white for the pinstripe. And on this dresser, I bet you're all wondering what color this is, because this isn't just a regular color out the can. This is actually a mix of 2 parts Emperor Silk, 1 part Burgundy, and 1 part pure white. It's a beautiful raspberry pink color. And if you know me, you know I love pink. So now I'm just going to go ahead and start painting my pinstripe. And Julie, you can cut.